Okay. Everyone, this should be good. I had a lot of connection issues. You see that ping number right there? This ping number right over here, where it says like 118, 119, stuff like that. Well, just 5 minutes ago, and now it says 121. I wouldn't be surprised if it starts up again. But some time ago, this thing was pushing like 4 or 5,000. I could not play a single game without crashing out. Literally, me and the computer crashing out. So, not sure what happened there, but we're back. I think we're okay. And if we're not, I mean, well, that's just, I don't really want to have to think about that. So, needless to say, we're not going to be playing versus any humans today. Or tonight, because, I don't trust my internet right now. So we are just going to play with the computer. We're going to try to go as far as we can with the stockfishes. Only goes to level 8, sadly. I wish there was like 9, 10, 11 at least, just to give us like an impossible challenge, I guess. I'm gonna play 10, 5, I guess. I don't know. Or 15, 10 actually. We're gonna play 15, 10, alright? And we're gonna start with level 1. Alright. So, we're gonna see how our internet holds up. I think we start solid because our internet is not okay. Queen D3 is something else. So there's many stuff here. There's like the C5, there's this stuff. I'm just gonna keep it simple. Play a G3 type of thing. Our opponent, Stockfish level 1, is evidently not going to keep it simple. This is a discover attack on the queen. It also attacks the center, of which my opponent just sacrifices. Now I'm going to take with the king because the center is being opened slightly. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm up a queen for a 4 bishop now. I will open the position because I'm up a queen for a piece. I'll defend my pawn, thank you. Thank you very much, thank you very much. I'm just gonna attack you. He's probably gonna take that, never mind. I'm going to attack him and then try to, okay, or that. Something tells me he's not gonna take. Never mind, he does, okay. We're gonna go here and try to get this bishop off. If bishop e5, I'm just gonna defend it with my king, my rook, rather, because I'm up so much material. Taking the rook, I feel like, is a little bit better here than taking the bishop, because I don't want him to have like a rook team. I want them to be all separate pieces so that there's no hope of counterplay. I'm gonna take a pawn, open up some stuff over here. Maybe try to force a fork. Maybe get the rook up top. If you know, you know. Okay, I mean, this is just ridiculous. I think Stockfish level 1 is just straight up a random move generator. Like, yeah, okay. I'm giving up like pawns here, but I'm trying to open up and get to the king. I'm gonna take this. This opens it up faster. And boop. Knight b1, I think, is the only move to stall for mate, but we get an instant loss. How's our ping doing? Because that fell to 153. Okay, analysis board. Honestly, there's probably no need to analyze that, but we are going to anyways, because why not? The Amazon attack. That's actually wild, bro. The Amazon attack. Oh, bro, I can't. The Amazon attack. Is this actually the Amazon attack? D00, the Amazon attack. I'm sorry, what? Played by William Pollock against Max Weiss in 1889, and White lost. Actually, I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna look up the game. Bear with me, everyone. This is a shortcut that I have no idea how to delete. Oh, there we go. We're gonna copy paste that in. Game. Mr. Pollock was awarded the special prize, I suppose. This is not the same game. This was a Spanish. This is interesting. This is just a slaughter. Bro got obliterated. I'm trying to find the other game. Amazon attack game. We're gonna try to find this game. Black does a good job of beating an unsound attack. Let's find compensation. This looks like it might be it. D4. Yes, this is it. Okay, so this is apparently where the Amazon attack was made. Queen D3. Now, Queen D3 is actually a thing in the Dutch defense. If we go back here, if F5, Queen D3 is actually the Alpin variation. As you may know, the Alpin's Sicilian after E4, C5, C3 with the intentions to go like D4, and if knight F6 you go here, if D5 you take. This is the Alpin variation of the Dutch with Queen D3. But this is obviously not the Dutch. This is apparently the Amazon attack. And we apparently have an engine. What engine is this? Annotations by Stockfish. Settings. Engine. Oh god, this is so blurry. What even is this? My fault. Okay, whatever. William Pollock versus Max Weiss. I think that's how you say that. If it isn't, this was a little bit after my birthday. That's interesting. 6th American Chess Congress. You know, this looks like kind of an American thing to happen. Queen D3. Trying to speed up the attack a little bit. Okay, so black is much better here. They got the C pawn traded for a central pawn. Now it is a 2v1 in the center with a queen ready to get opened up and slapped. Black is kind of not playing where they're stronger. They need to castle, and they should have tried to punish the opponent a little bit sooner. This is honestly a little bit better. Okay, F4 is bananas. I mean, there's not really much else to do, but F6, E5 was looking juicy as ever, but your boy, okay, wait, played by William, okay, so Max Weiss wins this game as black, I assume. Okay, so material black is up a pawn. They have some sort of an attack, but there's really nothing here. This is game over. Yeah, this is just a bad attack. Queen got. I'm not really sure why he went there. I mean, he could have tried something else. Like, I don't know, maybe here. I mean, hands main one. Like, you can't really stop it. It's fine. It's a mate in -40. Yes, thank you, Stockfish. It is definitely mate in 40. It's like mate in 20. It's not even that. But I don't know how the Amazon attack gets played this much. It's gotten lower and lower and lower in popularity. Can I get some example games of the Amazon attack? Here's a game between some GMs. Analysis board. Amazon attack. Holy blunder. What? Yo, bro, that's nuts. White wins, right? So how does black time out here? I mean, you just go back and forth. Pre-move, you might pre. I don't know how black timed out on this, cause you just pre-move this. I mean, I guess you can't really pre-move it, but your opponent has like 4 seconds on the clock, so. Anyways, enough of that. Let's play Stockfish level 2. Not really much to analyze off of that game. That was just a ridiculous piece-taking simulation. We're gonna lower the time control as well. We're gonna play 10-5. That gives the robot advantage. More of an advantage than mine. We're gonna play the French. Cause I'm French. This has to be played now. Or that. I don't really know how to, I haven't looked at this in a while. All I know is that you kind of just vibe with this. I will look into it later, though. I promise I will do that. Just straight up threatening to take in the center there. He ignores it. At least I think this isn't some, like, cutting edge theory where I'm like dead lost, because that's the issue with the Caro-Kann. They can just play like the classical, and there's just so many dumb lines where white is just such an easy position to play. It's something else. Who is watching me? Who the heck are you, bro? Who is you? You are playing the game right now, and you're watching me. What are you watching me for? It's level 2. Come back when I'm at like a level 5 or something. I mean, you're literally playing Stockfish level 3 right now. Who is this dude? Respect for watching me, though. This guy watched me before you guys could, because I'm posting this on YouTube, obviously. No. How's my internet doing? 135. Okay, that's not that bad. I'm usually around like 110. Because Lichess servers are in France. And in like Europe and stuff, so. I don't have the best connection. It's kind of the same connection I get from Rocket League. Okay, we're up a pawn, so there's no need to do anything insane. I'm gonna go rook. Oh, I did not want to pre-move that. I was trying to draw an arrow. My bad. The point of that was to have some, like, this whole diagonal open for me. Might use it, might not, but hey, I can get my knight to, like, d6 and stuff. If I'm ever attacked, because I'm not going to trade this knight off. That is only if I get attacked. Because the knight on d6 and these, like, d4, d5 structures, pretty fabulous. I mean, white doesn't have a pawn on d4, but still basically the same thing, kind of. Okay, I feel like I want my bishop on this diagonal now. He's gonna take here, isn't he? Hold up. Is the name Stockfish a boy or girl name? Stockfish is neither a boy or a girl's name, so non-binary individual, especially cod. This air-dried Rax is also the name of a powerful open source engine. I am lagging, of course. Stockfish. 13 fun facts of northern Norway. Stalk. Wooden pole. Fish. Stockfish. Interesting. Magnus Carlsen. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I don't really see how you're gonna defend everything. Oh, okay, you go here. Honestly, not really sure which one's better. I feel like the knight would get hit with F6 and some garbage like that. I'm actually gonna take with the pawn because I want to open up the D file for me. Because you have a queen there. Oh. That doesn't help you. That doesn't help you at all. Sir, that doesn't help you. That doesn't help you either. That doesn't help you either, bro. You are losing every piece that you have. Sir? You good, bro? Okay, we're just gonna attack the knight, force it to take the rook. This guy is still watching me, apparently, as he is also in mid-game. He might watch this guy as well. Who knows? He might watch this guy once we're done. Okay, let's open the position or get our pawn through. I guess we're getting our pawn through. Rook here out this. There's a bunch of other moves too, but it's the fastest. Okay. I can just pre-move mate here. This is just force mate no matter what. This is just force mate. Yep, mate. Okay. We're gonna... actually, I kind of do want to review that. How are you watching? You're playing a game. Okay, never mind. He's not. Also, don't ask about my rating. I had kind of a tilt session in Rapid and Blitz. In Classical, I'm kind of popping off though. But I had a little bit of a tilt session in that, as you can see. What is the best move here? So yeah, D5 obviously. C5 has a massive win rate. D4. For some reason, this is a big win rate too. C3. But yeah, taking is better. Knight C3. I'm gonna delete this. So takes, knight here. Takes and C takes is the best. What about this? I played the best move. He did not. He had a pawn. Okay. So the best is... What are you supposed to take with, actually? I just remembered that my mic cuts out every time I turn on the engine. So apparently bishop takes is the best move. And you get kind of like this, it's somewhat like a, somewhat of like a, this wasn't really a rise in Carl Khan. Like, I'm trying to think of something that would come in the Caro, and I can't think of any. Maybe this. Maybe maybe. I don't know. I'm trying making something up on the spot. But yeah, we're going to level 3 now. Same time format. Sorry, I got distracted a little bit. We're gonna play another French. As the stock, oh, I don't play D5 versus the. Okay, whatever, bro. Oh, well, this is interesting. Hello, backwards pawn. Backwards pawn is something that has no neighbors and it can't come forward to be defended. So we're just going to make that there. Probably going to castle long. I don't really like to castle short in these positions. I'm just not that kind of dude. I like to go full ooga booga. Getting a knight over here looks kind of juicy. On this square, we're gonna try to scare the bot a little bit. Okay, that's actually kind of fire. That's fire, bro. That's fire. Okay. We're gonna try to go here. Put some pressure on the D3 pawn. Okay, he's just gonna make me do what I wanted to do. Now we're not gonna go here, we're gonna go here rather. Unless he does that, obviously. We're gonna take with the queen here. Okay, that canceled my pre-move, I guess. My fault. Okay, so it seems like this might be the point where the bot starts to malfunction. Best move is to take. By far. Okay, now now we can take here and go for just like max development. I think that's what we're gonna do. There's also this. Hits this pawn. And we still have this. But is that as... Yeah, I think that's actually gonna go with knight takes. Knight takes or queen takes. I actually can't decide. Probably queen, actually, because the bishop will hit this pawn in the end. But he can go here, and then I'm attacked, so... I want the knights to defend each other with the bishop taking this pawn to also have the queen's defense. And yes, it did do exactly what I thought it was going to do. So now we are up a pawn again. Y'all should play the French, by the way. You're going to win a lot of pawns. You're going to win a lot of pawns. Trust me. Probably going to win a rook here. Maybe not. But we get a double outpost. That is hella fire. This is a fire outpost. What is lost? Not just because of the outpost itself, but just because of how weak the position is. We're gonna... I don't think the diagonal is gonna be useful, really. Is it gonna be useful? Because you can stockpile defend on that pawn pretty well, whereas here and here looking... or here too, maybe, but... Yeah, we're gonna go here. Try to get this in. Take the rook, come back, and get the same outpost that we had before. Okay, I'm gonna do this check. Although I might not take the rook. Might not, actually. It does look kind of fire for me to take the rook, though. But he does have, like, this and stuff coming up, so... Probably gonna do that right now. Our opponent is going to malfunction. There's this. It's literally the only thing there is. Give away a pawn just to try to make the position easier for me to play. There's no need to do that. Let's just castle, get out of this check. Because that was somewhat not great to, I mean, it's fine, but, like, no need to overcomplicate things. It's still okay to not allow a single shred of counterplay. Okay. So we can go here and try to remove the defense. of the defenses of the square. With this, you have to drop the bishop back first to get rid of this knight, then this knight, but like a much simpler thing to do. What is the more simpler option? Well, the simplest option is just to trade pieces. That's really what the simplest option is. Okay, I see a king. I see a thingamabobber. I'm going here. Knight g. Ideas like this is really the only thing we have to kind of slightly worry about, maybe. Not really worry about it, but it's just something to always keep in mind. It's just something you have to always know it's there, and that it might come to bite you in the cheeks. You're just gonna trade pieces. This knight is actually kind of is kind of stuck. It is kind of a stucky knight. Interesting. King takes. The ego on this man is actually wild. It's not really, man. It's a non-binary individual, dude. Okay, we're gonna take the knight, and then we're gonna forward the king and the queen to make this so much simpler than it. He can, of course, take my rook, but, I mean, it still trades pieces, so we're fine. Not to mention, he might not even guard. And also the other point is that I have f6 afterwards because the king is, gonna be pinned. Yeah, f6. Rook takes, obviously, because I don't want to spend another tempo getting out like that. If he comes forward, I'm going to kidnap his king with this. Well, not here. If he can still come back, but he comes forward, and that is just immediate death. Just gotta find the right way to do it. We're just gonna go for a checkmate attack. He's done this in a way where it's like kind of hard to do it. I don't know why it's thinking on like the only legal moves, but alright. Well, we're gonna try to cut off this square. Obviously, you're just gonna take that. Okay. There isn't really much to, there ain't much to say here. It is just your boy losing a bunch of pieces. Yeah, it is just this guy losing a bunch of pieces. He's down a rook and 4 pawns, so if you take, I check, so. Unnecessary rucksack. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's not stalemate. You have like 5 pawn moves and some king moves, so. It's mate. Never mind. Alright. Now, what happened there was you dude over here. Here, non-binary Chad individual, just kinda the Anglo-French. Interesting. So yeah, I didn't have to do this, but I could have went c5, but this is actually apparently better. Found a move that convinced the engine that it was the better move. And apparently I should have gone here. I mean, it makes sense looking back, but Apparently c5 is actually a horrible win rate. I honestly don't really see how. Okay, I should have just taken that. I wanted to go for more. I wanted to go for more, but... And knight takes was best. Yes, we made the right decision there. And then he just got swarmed with the knights. And I say we beat Stockfish 4. And then I'll continue this in another episode, because it says getting late. I couldn't record because of how laggy it was. But yeah, we're going to play one more against level 4. And we finally get white. We haven't had a white game ever, I think. I'm not sure, honestly. What do we play? What do we play? Let's play London, because why not? Okay, we're gonna get a Vagagnon Gambit with the Poison Pawn variation, dude. I suppose not. I suppose not. Home Alone hotel employee. I suppose not. If you guys get that reference, let me know in the comments if you got that reference. Y'all should get that reference. Home Alone's a pretty old movie, dude. It's a pretty old movie, dude. Pretty old movie. I don't even know what to do. I haven't played a position like this in a long time. I think we're doing well, though. Our ideas include this. Okay, we just get slapped across the face. Best response to getting slapped across the face is to counter slap him across the face. But we can't really do that. So we're gonna go here and then bishop e2 to counter slap him across the face. Now he refuses to stop me from counter slapping him across the face, and matter of fact, this makes it much worse because he can't go back like that. He can go like this, but this just kind of allows stuff like h4 to happen. I almost mouse slipped my queen there. That would have been fantastic. Stockfish level 4, you know, we're getting serious out here. Stockfish level 4, man. It lasted so long, it had such a future, and everyone had the best hopes in it. Such a fire robot, eh? I can't stop thinking about the Amazon attack with Queen D3. Can't stop thinking about that. As a funny opening, dude. If knight takes just h4, so. He does not do that. We're gonna attack him anyways with this. This defends it, but I'm gonna go here. And if here, then 9. Okay, well, he defends it. He does defend it. But unfortunately, it ceases to guard the defense here, so I can take a check. That is probably the worst move of all time. You might think that this is a fork. It's really not. The rook can take. But knight take should be good enough. Threatens this with check. And we should not take with the queen here. Because that would trade queens, and we would not be benefiting there, because our attack is very good, eh? Our attack is quite nice. Someone popped in there for a second there, and then immediately left once they saw Stockfish level 4 being torn apart and shat on like this. Alright, we're gonna go here. Kind of just saves everything. D3 looking juicy, but I'm gonna go long castle actually. Main reason is just to get another rook into the party and maybe Maybe something else. Okay, I kind of wanted to go here anyways. This kind of invites me to do that. If queen here, well, actually, we're gonna go here. I want to go here first and attack the rook, and then go there. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And if the knight takes, that's fantastical. Which is better, taking the rook or g6? I'm inclined to believe that g6 is definitely better because we end up with a pawn or a bishop or a queen on that square, but we don't have enough material backup in my opinion. Because so push, knight takes. Here, 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 queen. We're up a lot of material, but I feel like having the and he can take first too, but that's bad. Here, knight, bishop, pawn, queen, queen. Who the heck is watching me? Cause yeah, once the queen moves, I can take another pawn, but then this pawn, like this square, falls. Here, 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 here. Oh wait, the e-pawn's in the way. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Okay. Guys, it's probably better just to take the rook. This is not a thing at all. Pretty much yeah, we're just gonna take the rook. We're just gonna take the rook and go here. Yeah. We're just gonna take the rook and go here. If the knight moves, we have rook here deflecting the queen off of the defense of this, and it cuts off its own escape square. But we don't get that. We don't get that at all. We're up in exchange, and we can sack the rook for the 2 pieces to be up a full piece. And we still have the same attack, so... We still have the same attack as before, but we're just up a clean piece instead of just an exchange. And now we are up a full rook, because our opponent refuses to take me back. That sounded like a post thought of a breakup. He refused to take me back. Honestly, if y'all get broken up with, just move on. It's fine. They're an ex for a reason. If y'all got back together, you'd just end up breaking up again. Let's be honest. Okay, this mate. Game. We did the pre-move checkmate in front of Jin QP. Alright, we're gonna go to the analysis board. Is Jin QP still here? No, he's not. Alright, we're gonna analyze this game. I'm gonna finish it, and we're gonna post it on YouTube. I got a few more subscribers today, which was kind of cool. We went from like 25 to 37. Thank you to our 37th subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will remember your name once when this channel blows up. So yeah, I was kind of always winning, and the best decision here was what? Okay, whatever, bro. Whatever. Okay. So yeah, the Wagner Gambit is with this, and like knight c3, and taking is obviously bad. The engine thinks it's okay, but I mean, you have to back out, e4. Just a lot of bad stuff can happen. That did not happen. We got this horrendous position where the big fish just kind of threw the game, and then like got all of his pieces crammed up, and they couldn't defend his king, and then he just kind of malfunctioned there. And the reason this works is that the king can't take because the queen defends it, and when the queen takes it, it puts a piece of black's color onto the f8 square, leading to this being checkmate. So this got played and this got played. Anyways, GG's. We will do levels 5 to 8 tomorrow. And y'all have a nice day. I'm gonna sleep. And subscribe. Like the video too, maybe.